Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. Well, this morning we are back on the air. Apparently, we've had trouble with our internet service, and YouTube's had a problem. Um, Watching a video, you get a lot of buffering, and so anyway, hopefully this morning we're okay. I did just load up early this morning the last video where I finished the foyer, so it was I don't know how long the video was, but it took it 39 minutes to load. So we're just going to go ahead and do the smoothie video and hope that it loads this morning. Alright, so already pretty much thawed out. I've got actually 5 cubes of baby spinach and Swiss chard, a couple of cubes of oatmeal and cream of wheat, a couple of cubes of dates, a couple of cubes of coconut pulp, and a couple of cubes of carrot pulp. And we're going to add strawberries. I'm going to probably cut the stems off those because some of those stems have turned dark. And we're going to use 3 bananas. So we're ready to get started. Let me dump this in, turn this down so y'all can see. There we go. Yeah, those greens thaw out pretty fast. Those are those baby greens, and I froze them because I had 1 bag and I didn't want it to go out of date. And a viewer had suggested freezing those, so anyway, that's what we did. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now I'm going to actually cut the stems off of these strawberries. They're pretty much thawed out. I do freeze them with the stems on. That way they don't, the red doesn't run out of them. But I am going to cut that stem off because some of them have definitely turned dark. Yeah, they're still partially frozen. This morning I'm going to use 3 bananas. I'm trying to get rid of my bananas that are frozen in the peeling. So when I get the next batch of bananas from the farmer's market, I'm going to actually take them out of the peeling and freeze them that way. That way they won't take up so much room in my freezer. Yeah, usually what has happened in the past, for the past couple of years, when I bring the bananas home from the farmer's market, I've got all this other stuff to do, and it was just easier to throw them in the freezer with the peelings on, so I'm going to try to change that. Alright, so now we're going to do the bananas, and these bananas have completely thawed out, I believe. Get something to put my peelings in. Yeah, that one had a bad place on it. Squeeze out the top of that one, but not the bottom, because it's had a place on there. That one's got a place on the bottom too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we've been working hard on that foyer. The bottom's not good either. And finally got it finished. Got all the furniture back in yesterday. Oops, there's a bad place. See that? Alright, let me wash my hands real quick. Put this, alright, that goes out in the compost bin right there. Yeah, so things have really been working out with all the meals I had frozen, like the Salisbury steak. I'd froze, I don't know, it's probably a month ago. and I had meatloaf frozen, and chicken tetrazzini, and several other things. So while I've been doing the foyer, we've been eating frozen meals. All right, so I'm going to add water up to that 40 ounce little marker on the Vitamix. So there we go. Let's move y'all in close. There. Okay, here we go. Give that a quick taste because I put all those strawberries in there. Make sure it's not too sour. Perfect. Almost forgot the peanut butter. Again, I might want to I got a little bit of water left. I'm going to pour that in. Here we go. Looks like I got about 45 ounces this morning. Let me back y'all up. There we go. Yeah, this morning it doesn't look green because I put so many strawberries in. There we go. Gonna give this a taste. It's definitely sweet enough. But you see most of the green is gone because I put all those strawberries in and I didn't use any orange, and I cannot taste the greens at all. Very good. Okay. So today, here's the schedule. I'm going to see if I can wash my ceiling down here in the kitchen. Because what happens is, with things you cook in the kitchen, they accumulate yellowing on the ceiling. And we don't have that really in any other room other than the kitchen. And the place where it's worse is over there by the microwave and the toaster oven. So I'm going to see if I can wash these ceilings down. I use the ceiling in the kitchen. I always paint with regular wall paint that's washable, and that's the reason. So hopefully I can get it washed down so that I don't have to paint it, which would be good. Of course, if I paint it, I've still got to wash it down, so I'm hoping that's going to work. All right, so we will try really hard to get this video loaded this morning, and then we're going to get on with our work. And the other thing I'm going to do is I got some styrofoam cups to start my dinosaur kale. I'm going to start it inside and see if we can't get some dinosaur kale going for this fall, and hopefully it'll last through the winter, certainly here in South Carolina. All right, so we will see y'all later on today.